With another video. It's day 10 of quarantine. I'm getting close to the end. Really excited to get out of here and get back practicing on the field and get ready for the season. So what I have today is an absolute game changer for me in quarantine, and I think it could really help out a lot of young athletes, young pitchers, especially back home in Canada where there's a long off season, a lot of cold. So a couple days ago, after my quarantine video where I was working out and trying to keep my shoulder in shape, but obviously we didn't have much room to throw. Brett Baseball reached out to me and got me this throwing sock. It's pretty cool. I hadn't seen one before, but it's super easy, simple, sleek design. Basically, the idea of it is you have a ball that basically just goes in the glove, and you put your hand in with it. And it is long enough that, I mean, I got pretty big hands and long arms that it's long enough that there's some room past my hand. That's really important, that your hand doesn't go all the way to the end. So basically there's a Velcro strap around the wrist area. You can tighten it up. And now inside I'm holding my 4-seam grip, and I've got some room at the end. And this allows full throwing motion in a hotel room, in your basement, in your living room, wherever you are. Like I said, I think this could be huge for, especially for a lot of young Canadians that are trying to keep their arm active, maybe through the off season and whatnot. Obviously limited on throwing, so this is a great option for doing that all year round or whenever you feel like you need to. So I'm just going to go through a quick throwing program. I'm already warmed up. I did some stretching, got on the bike, did a little warm up. So we'll get some throws in. I think I'm going to do about 2 sets of 15. Not too high intensity, just kind of keeping the arm going, keep the shoulder going, keep the elbow going. So yeah, basically fastballs in the sock, and you can let the ball go out of your hand, which I think is the big thing. You don't have to hold on to the baseball the whole way. At release point, you let go of it just like you're throwing outside, and the bag catches it. Then it's pretty easy to grab it again and get ready for your next throw. So here we go. Alright, so that's the Brett throwing glove. Again, pretty cool, little simple invention that I think can be really useful, especially in these times with COVID and lockdowns. I know back home it's pretty much impossible to be able to play catch with the cold winter and not being able to go to any indoor facilities. So might be something to look into if you're interested. I'm assuming on Brett's website. I'll bring it a little closer so you can kind of see some of the quality of this thing. So basically the last 6 inches or so is like double stitched, basically an extra layer of protection. Then you got the Velcro strap here, which is really nice. I just did 30 throws and it didn't come loose at all. So obviously there you go, Brett. Yeah, and then it's got a little toggle at the back here. Once you put it on, you can kind of snug that around your forearm, another layer of kind of holding it on your hand. So like I said, I got big hands. And there's still room at the end of this glove for letting go of the ball. I think that's the biggest thing. There's a lot of things that you can do to kind of keep the arm going, but all of them kind of include holding onto the ball in these indoor settings, at least, which I'm not a big fan of. I like the feeling of letting go of the ball, and it feels like you're playing catch. So yeah, I mean, I was pretty confident. Behind the camera here is a big glass window, so if this thing would have failed, I'd be throwing the ball through the window. But obviously, I mean, the Velcro didn't even budge an inch. So great product from Brett. Again, my Canadian followers for sure. I think this could be something you could get some use out of in the winters when you're trying to get back into shape and back ready for the spring season. So give them a follow.